To hate Andrew Anderson spitting truth that just can't wait. Got a podcast like a punch right to your face. College sports villains taking it over the place. I bring the facts whether you like it or not. Dropping truth bombs, giving it all I got. They call me a villain. Well, I wear that badge with pride. Nothing but secrets they try to hide. The one you love to hate, Andrew Anderson spitting truth that just can't wait. Got a podcast like a punch right to your face. College sports villains taking it over the place. I bring the facts whether you like it or not. Dropping truth bombs, giving it all I got. They call me a villain. Well, I wear that badge with pride. Nothing but secrets they try to hide. I rock in my veins, rebellious to the core. I won't back down, won't take it anymore. The bad guy of the podcast world, that's me. Unleashing the truth, setting it all free.
Welcome to College Sports Villains, really just Villains the Podcast now. We got a wonderful show for you now. We got a ton of stuff to talk about. Let's see here. What we got here? Okay, cool. That's what we got. Let's see. Let's go ahead and introduce some co-hosts. James, what's going on?
Not much. It's been a pretty chill day. Had a good workout, and I'm just trying to figure out how Tampa Bay or Miami is anywhere near Chicago right now.
As far as what? The Heat?
With what was going on in our group chat, a billionaire Vanderbilt grad wants to purchase the White Sox. The only White Sox I know are up in Illinois and Chicago, not in Tampa Bay or Miami.
Well, I mean, the White Sox suck and they have no backup, so I get it.
I get it too. It wouldn't surprise me if any of those teams were to move. Especially Marlins after getting swept by Colorado.
Yes. So, time for our next co-host. What's up, Chris?
So let me clarify that real quick. A couple of months ago, we had a discussion in the chat that either the Marlins or the Rays were going to move to Nashville. And I said at that time that will never happen because there's no space for that. That's how the Marlins and the Rays, Miami and Tampa, were involved in today's topic of a billionaire from Nashville buying a portion of the White Sox that in 2023 or 2033 has the option to become the majority owner. That's how it's related.
Oh, well, that makes sense. And look, if you had just gone back in like, oh, wait, my bad, it was the White Sox, not the Rays or the Marlins.
Yes. But we have one more co-host.
Terminate the fate, keep you safe in the arms of the snow. Your shivering eyes cast smiles, waters are free. To the mountains you're not safe. The darkness of your soul.
We for sure have to update that picture. You have tattoos now all up here. So I will do that if you remind me in the week to come. So how are we doing tonight, Emily?
I'm doing great.
Excellent. Excellent.
Surprising over here.
Yeah.
You cheated. You're an employee at Walmart. You had first access before the shoppers did.
So we actually have to wait until the online orders come in, and we've been open for a few hours, and then whatever's left, we're allowed to go at that point. So, and Walmart got a shit ton. There was one Walmart in our market; they got like 50 of them things, and so yeah, it was no shortage. Much to everybody's chagrin because they said it was going to be a shortage because of the tariffs. There's no shortage. They brought that shit in through Taiwan. That's how it went down for real. But with that being said, is Chris frozen or is he just saying okay?
I was reading something.
I was like, wow. Well, we know Chris knows how to read because I talk to him all the time. So,
I've been reading some great comedy today.
yes. We don't get into that on this network, but I gotta tell you, I was laughing my fucking ass off all day, bro.
It's funniest shit ever.
Little spoiled children is what they are. But anyway, fucking funny. I really probably are just a ruse. We live in a movie, y'all. I'm just gonna say that we live in a fucking movie.
It's something going on for sure.
Yeah, we live in a fucking simulation, bro. Like I'm down with that. Since we live in a simulation, Matrix, if you can hear me, please let South Carolina win a national title before I die.
Vanderbilt too.
Come on. Emily's seen like 400 in Alabama in her lifetime. James hasn't seen one because they haven't had one since 1988, but they have some, so fuck that guy. Me and Chris have nothing.
I ain't got nothing.
I really wish that Notre Dame wins one this year.
Hey, bro, y'all got like 120 with Newt Rockney and all that, man. We ain't got shit. Like, I had an 11-2 season once.
All I've got is some paper championships from 1921. So that they're worth more than the dirt that I walk on.
I mean, yeah, for real. It be like that sometimes. But I've been looking forward to this show all week. I absolutely love this show. I'm just looking at some of the appreciate the retweet there, James on X.
You already know.
Really, really cool of you to do that. Like, do you have any weed on you? Be a lot cooler if you did. I'm sorry, I just got confused in my head.
I mean, I got some gummies.
You're in the wrong matrix.
Yeah, we're in the wrong matrix. Hey, Dazed and Confused was a good movie, bro. I enjoyed it.
But it was.
All
Some
right,
good
all
humor.
right. So, like, this movie could not be made today because, like, Matthew McConaughey's like 26-year-old hanging out with 16-year-old girls, and everybody's like, "Hey, he's a real cool dude." No, the fuck, he's not. He's not a real cool dude at all. Like pedophile.
Bro, another movie that wouldn't be able to be made today is Tropic Thunder.
No, Blazing Saddles.
There was so much good about that movie, but if you tried to play it in today's society, it would get canceled within the first 5 minutes.
What's the one where Reese Witherspoon goes undercover as a reporter to pose as a high school student?
I don't know. I'm not aware of that.
I can't remember the name. She was undercover as a reporter.
I remember Drew Barrymore being undercover.
Was it Drew Barrymore? I thought it was Reese Witherspoon.
Yeah,
But
it was Drew
But yeah,
Barrymore.
go undercover as an adult to go back to high school, and yeah,
Like 21.
that's not gonna happen in today's world.
Yeah. So couldn't make Spaceballs either. Really, none of the Mel Brooks movies, History of the World, you couldn't
Nope.
make none of that shit today.
Not even Blazing Saddles.
No. They would probably arrest Mel Brooks today if he was in the theaters.
Oh my god.
Be arrested. So if you really want to be offended, I suggest you check out the Kentucky Fried Movie. There's some funny scenes in there. Like, I can't even repeat it. This is Villains the Podcast, where we say whatever the hell we want, and I cannot repeat these scenes in this movie.
Andrew Dice Clay would release one recording, and he'd be canceled for eternity in today's age.
As soon as he did the dirty nursery rhymes, it would be over.
Oh my God!
Oh, that dude. But look, before we get into this, I'm not going to go into his super bad stuff, but there was this one comedy. He goes, "Yeah, so I'm dating this big fat bitch, and she's got like a beard and shit, and but I'm gonna take her out, have a good time, because I'm that kind of stand-up fucking dude." We stop at a red light. She gets out and takes a piss on my tire. Well, I can't be outdone, so I get out and take a piss on the other tire. Like that, it would have cut off right there.
Done.
That's a real comedy skit by Andrew Dice Clay, by the way. A real comedy skit. God, especially now with the whole transgender thing, if he would have said the bitch with the beard, man, he would have canceled.
Old Mother Hubbard.
Oh my God. Yeah. Oh shit. There was an old lady who lived in a shoe. Man, that shit. Jack and Jill was the worst though, man. That was
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. Little Boy Blue. That
was pretty graphic too.
That was pretty graphic, bro. He would be he'd be in prison today. For second Thanksgiving.
Why you talked about a little boy like that, man?
He'd be in Russia with Putin, man. I don't go back to America.
Nope.
Oh my God. See, I love Villains, the podcast. Like, I love where the show has become not so much monotone, serious sports stuff. Which, just to remind y'all, come college football season, like we have structure. Like, it's going to be 100% college football every week. We have so much to cover. We can talk for 10 hours just on what happened in this 1 week. So there will be no movies and food and stuff like that. when college
We-
football comes back.
We may do a segment of AI generated images of would you eat this? But
Yes,
beyond that, it's going to be all sports.
and it's going to be good.
Oh hell yeah!
This year, I am looking forward to college football this year for two reasons. One, South Carolina seems to have a pretty good team. But two, I feel like I'm going to be able to enjoy this year whether South Carolina is good or not. Most college football seasons determine for me if South Carolina is good, if I like the season or not. But last year, I noticed I was really liking the football. Even when South Carolina was losing games, I was able to continue on and watch the next game because in the past, if South Carolina lost, that was it for football for me for the day. Like, I don't want to watch no more football. Y'all all came off the rocks. But
So many good storylines this year.
yeah, there are.
Oh, for
there
sure.
are. I can't wait. We are so close. Let's go to our first subject. I want you to pick which one's the best out of this, James.
I've had it for so long. Obviously the other ones here are good. But it's good and gives that like little heat in the back of your throat, which is nice. So I'm gonna have to go with the classic Buffalo.
Classic Buffalo. Excellent, excellent. What about you, Chris?
So it's pretty simple for me. I'm not a fan of spicy stuff. So the sweet chili, the buffalo, the habanero are off the table. And just because it's the one I've eaten the most, I'm going lemon pepper.
Lemon pepper. All right. Emily.
So out of all these, mine would be the buffalo.
Classic Buffalo.
Mhm.
So we got 2 for classic Buffalo and we got 2 for lemon pepper because Chris is absolutely correct, man. Lemon pepper wings are the fucking shit, man. My favorite. Like, even if we were to open this up to every wing flavor ever, like lemon pepper is going to be my favorite. Like, I love that shit.
I like lemon pepper. I like lemon pepper so much, I'll put it on pork chops, like cube steaks, all that good stuff.
Oh, yeah.
I'm using the lemon pepper.
For sure. Lemon pepper's delicious, bro. I love me some lemon pepper.
Ooh.
So I agree with you 100%. So, James, we're going to kill one. Oh, we got some comments. He said crazy. Reaper pepper wings. I like hot stuff, but like that's too much.
Yeah, speaking of hot stuff, look, I've heard really good things about mango habanero. Like, oh yeah, it's sweet. I tried it one time, and I literally had to go outside because the habanero aftertaste was a little too overwhelming. Maybe I developed a spice tolerance since then, but for now, I'm gonna have to go with mango habanero.
Mango habanero. Okay,
yeah, it's sweet, but a little too spicy afterwards for my taste.
Oh yeah, for sure, for sure. Chris, which one you getting rid of?
I'm going the same way. Habanero. That's the hottest one on here. Sorry, can't do it.
I got you. I got you. Emily, which one are you getting rid of?
Probably the sweet chili.
The sweet chili?
Yes.
I could understand that. I could. For me, it's the mango habanero. And it's not the habanero itself because I like hot. It's mango. Mango is an ass flavor, bro. Mango tastes like dirt and ass mixed with an orange. Like, that shit's nasty as fuck, and I can't eat it, man.
The crazy thing about mango habanero is that you see mango and you think it wouldn't be that far up on, like, when you go to a wing place and you look at the spice levels, it'd be up there, but not too far up there. No, this thing is number 3 on the list of the spiciest wings that they have.
Damn.
Yeah. I mean, I don't
Go to B-Dubs. It'll show you exactly where it is.
I love hot. I do. I like spicy. But I don't like it so bad where I can't taste the food. That's pointless to me.
Yeah.
If it's burning so bad that I can't taste it, then there's no point in eating it. But all right, so just take this off, right? And tell me what your favorite wing is, James.
Are you talking like boneless, drums, flats?
Flavor, your favorite flavor.
Ooh. I've had it a few times. Not as many times as regular buffalo, but they had a few of like spicy garlic, spicy buffalo. So somewhere in that area, but I'm not going too far up on that spice scale. Like you can still taste the food, you can still taste the flavor that it gives off, but it still has that good enough heat to where it's like, okay, this isn't too overpowering where everything is just canceled out.
Yeah, I can't do that either. If it's gonna burn me where I can't taste it, there's no point to eat it. Like I don't just like my mouth to burn.
Yeah.
like I could throw a hot coal in my mouth if I want that. Emily,
Yes.
what's your favorite flavor?
My favorite is just good old fashioned honey barbecue.
Yes, I already knew that, y'all. She loves honey barbecue wings. I do not eat them, Sam. I am.
No.
Good choice though.
Yeah, I mean, like it's very popular, so it's not like it's crazy talk. Just not for me. What about you, Chris?
So I'm actually gonna say two different ones, but honey barbecue is number one for me. But if you've never tried it, try a Korean barbecue. That's really good too.
That's that's pretty good for me. I have two, and it's 1A and 1B. 1B is going to be teriyaki. Teriyaki wings are fucking awesome, man. I love teriyaki, especially when they're crispy when you bite into them and that glaze is kind of hardened over a little bit. Like fucking love that shit. And my favorite is lemon pepper. It was on there, man. Like I'm with Chris. I could put lemon pepper on pork chops and be just fucking fine. I love it. Lemon pepper's good stuff, man.
So the teriyaki is very similar to the Korean barbecue.
I like it. I love teriyaki. So he says Reaper pepper. James says crazy. I don't know why he said crazy talk because I didn't catch it when he first put it. Is it crazy talk that they said their favorite was plain buffalo? I like regular buffalo wings too. I do. Like I eat them all day long. Like but they're not my favorite, but I do love them. So let's get a FAFO out of the way. We got a couple old ones, but I did get some new ones in here. We're gonna play one of the new ones. If you're squeamish, just turn your head. Don't turn the show off. Just turn your head and look that way. It's like a 5 or 10 second clip. All right.
Let's go for a ride.
One more time. He couldn't even form words. The fear was said. That's what you were hearing right there. That was fear. He couldn't form words. He's like that's all he could do at that point.
Probably just got the wind knocked out of him when he landed, but that pain's going to catch up sooner or later.
For sure he got the win, man. He was being crazy and he was hauling ass, and then all of a sudden he realized he fucked up. Nothing he can do about it. If he slams on brakes, he goes sliding. So he thought maybe if I just kind of flow into this wall, those nasty flavors. I like mild or fried. Emily, that's Emily. Emily likes the mild wings too. Fried, you mean like fried chicken? Because fried chicken's the best. I agree with that sentiment 100%. I don't think these were nasty flavors though, because so Korean barbecue's on here, Chris, but you chose lemon pepper. But you said Korean barbecue's your all-time favorite. You pulled the James on this. So Korean barbecue, I've never had. Sweet chili, I think I'm with Emily on that. I'm not gonna eat that. The buffalo I like, mango hot. Yeah, most of these are pretty nasty, James. But the garlic parmesan wings, I'm gonna tell you, I love some garlic parmesan wings. I do. I love them. So
Okay.
right, be quiet. All right. So these are the ESPN FPI rankings, which is just FPI, so take that with a grain of salt. James, look at this image here and tell me what's right and what's wrong?
I mean, the Bama bias is in full effect, putting Alabama at number 3. I mean, yeah, they got to the top 10 and everything, or finished in the top 10, but yeah, that was only because like they were so good for so long with Nick Saban. It was like, we still got to find a way to put them up there without fucking Bama fans just losing it and having to hear from them.
Ton of talent in Alabama, though.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. So, I mean, they could easily still be in the top 10, but I just can't see them at number 3.
I think 3 is a bit high as well. I just want to say they do have a lot of talent, so I understand, but 3 is too high for Alabama this year. Yes.
Yeah. Let's see how the hell Auburn got in
Right.
after the losing season they had last year is crazy. I mean, you got South Carolina. Michigan was decent enough, but not decent enough to be in the top 25 rankings. Arizona State, that makes sense. Missouri, well, they're about to drop out going into this season. Same with Arkansas. So I would probably say, get rid of Auburn. Yeah, Oklahoma went 6-6 their first year in the SEC, but that's still no reason to be in the top 25, especially the bottom portion. So, but yeah, I would say get rid of Auburn, Oklahoma, and drop Bama a bit lower than the number 3 spot.
Okay. You'll get no crazy talk out of me. I don't disagree with anything you said there, to be honest with you. Chris.
I agree. Alabama's high. But in no world in 2025 in college football are Miami and Tennessee going to be better than Clemson.
Correct.
I don't think Auburn belongs on here. I don't think Michigan belongs on here. Clear my throat here.
Let me clear my throat.
And let everybody hear me loud and clear. Arkansas and Missouri will not sniff a top 25 poll in 2025. Missouri might not win a single SEC game, and Arkansas might only win one. Neither one of them are going to be good. They have no business on here.
I agree.
So if Clemson was in front of Miami and Tennessee, would it be better?
That would be better, yeah.
Clemson should be in front of Tennessee. Never mind. I'll get my shot. No, go ahead. Go ahead. All right.
I'm good. That's all I had.
All right. Emily,
Yes.
what do you see on here that looks right and looks wrong?
So I understand that Alabama, went downhill since, the wonderful departure. But so I get that they should drop. But I just think somebody out here who made this just dislikes you so much to put number 14 in front of you. Like, that's what I think. But
I don't disagree.
So, but yeah, that's about all I see. So,
All right. To answer this question, where they belong.
Not even close to being within sniffing distance.
No.
So I actually do think FSU is going to be better this year, but I don't think they're going to be better enough to sniff the top 25.
I don't think they go bowling this year. I think they win more than 2, but I don't think they go bowling.
Yeah.
They got
I will say this. Actually switch Arizona State with USC.
all right. So
Yeah.
my turn. All right. Texas at number 1, Georgia at number 2, I'm okay with. because Georgia and Texas have blue chip recruits sitting on the bench in third string. So you can never count that shit out. Alabama has the same thing, but they're kind of in a little rebuild. So Alabama has no business above Ohio State and Penn State. None whatsoever. If Alabama was 5 behind Texas, Georgia, Ohio State, and Penn State, I might be able to stomach that a little bit better. But I don't think Alabama's better than Ohio State or Penn State right now. I think Oregon's right where they need to be. I think Notre Dame's right where they need to be. We did their schedule, and they don't have really anybody that should beat them. So, I mean, Texas A&M being at number 8, this is insane. Like, they did nothing to make me think. They had those great recruiting classes, but they're all gone. They did nothing to make me think they belong as the number 8 team in the country. Miami at number 9. I know they have Carson Beck, but they had Cam fucking Ward and couldn't win the big games. I see no reason that Carson Beck would be able to come in and remedy that, to be honest with you. I just don't. Tennessee at number 10. Tennessee's the great unknown, to be honest with you. I'd probably have them at about 18 right now, just until I could see more. Clemson at 11 is probably the biggest, craziest talk on this graphic. Clemson should probably be where Alabama is right here at number 3, maybe number 2, maybe number 1. They have the best quarterback in college football, and God, it pains me to say that shit. They have the best quarterback in college football, one of the best coaches that ever lived, beat the GOAT twice in national championship games. But that's in the past. But this team right here is really good. I'm okay with LSU being there just because it'll be funnier when they drop.
It will be.
It will be. Ole Miss, I don't know, man. Lane Kiffin got stuffed in the locker during this year's recruiting and transfer portal, bro. He got stuffed in the locker. So I see no reason to think they're going to be better than they were last year. I don't see it.
Right. They're an unknown to me. Can he trick something out of that team? Possibly, but like you said, they're an unknown to me. Have no idea what they got at quarterback. Have no idea what they got at the running back position. So it's a wait and see.
If anything, they probably just cruise control between where they're at and probably where Nebraska is, between like all those rankings right there for this season.
Ole Miss going to lose 4 games this year. They got a pretty brutal fucking schedule right there. Auburn being in the top 25 at all is fucking laughable. Auburn did nothing to get better. Jackson Arnold cannot save them. He had a better offensive line, better receivers, and better backfield when he was at Oklahoma and couldn't do it. Nothing about going to Auburn makes me believe that he's going to do any better than he did with all that talent that he had at Oklahoma. Nothing.
Yeah.
South Carolina, I think South Carolina probably about right where I would put them. I don't think they could be higher. Like they could be in the top 10 and that would be okay. Most people would sign off on it because of just the transfer portal and recruiting classes that Shane Beamer, the talent he's been producing. So they believe in him. I get it. So I'm okay with them being 15. Oklahoma's done nothing to make me think that they're going to be the 16th best team in the country. They'll be better than last year, but 8-4 better, not 10-2 better. Michigan will not be any better. They lost their major pieces and really didn't get anything in return. I think Michigan will be a 6-7. Florida is right where they need to be. Lagway's he's the truth. He's the real deal.
Yeah.
Southern Cal being on this graphic makes my skin crawl because Lincoln Riley has done nothing but run that program into the ground. They can't do anything. He had the Heisman winning quarter. They shouldn't be in the top 25. Now 20 and 21 are SMU and K-State. I'm good with. We'll roll with that. That seems about right for them. Arkansas, crazy talk. Arkansas may not win 4 games in the regular season, and we're talking they're a preseason top 25 team. That's SEC bias at its best, folks. Mm-hmm. Same way with Missouri. These 2 teams have no reason even sniffing the top 25. Arizona State, right, probably where they should be. And Nebraska's done nothing to make me think they deserve to be in the top 25. Like, this ain't the Nebraska of old. This is post. This Nebraska. But anyway, that's my crazy talk on that. Like, this graphic's crazy. That's why it's FPI.
Oh yeah, it's mostly the bottom portion of the top 25 that is mostly crazy talk.
For sure.
But some of the teams that are actually in that area, it's like, okay, you know what? You're good right there. Just show us what you can do this season, and we'll bring you up.
All right. So we have a special guest right now. I want to bring him on stage. I'm going to mute you, Emily, because the boy. Everybody welcome Jason. Jason, how are we doing?
Hey, how's it going, man?
Good. I'm glad you can come by. I told everybody you'd be here today, so the floor is yours. Sorry, I got on a tangent. I told you to be there at 9, and I talked for 8 minutes, so my bad.
Nah, you're good, man. I'm a Tar Heels fan, so I really didn't want to chime in. Yeah, but no, man. Yeah. So, basically, I'm 4.5 years clean, by the grace of God. So I started doing drugs at a very early age, and I got mixed up in all kind of craziness. I would go and steal stuff from people that I, loved, and I just treated people horrible. And I can't sit here and say, oh, well, it was the drugs, because I mean, it was me. But I did finally come to my senses. God brought me to my senses, and I hit rock bottom before I did get there, though. I mean, I was just to be very transparent, I was shooting up dope in my neck and just doing all kind of stupid stuff. And I didn't care. I didn't care about anything. I had lost my relationship with God. I had just went very, very sideways. And then one day I was in West Greenville, and me and my wife was walking around homeless in West Greenville, and it just got so bad that I was like, look, we have to do something. And I told her to go move in with her mama, and she refused to do it. She was like, I'm not going to leave you out here by yourself. And I told her, I said, well, look, the only way this is going to work is if we go to rehab. So there's a place called Faith Home. They have a facility in Greenwood, Cowpens, and the girls is in Abbeville. But they do men's and women's, but they ain't allowed to talk to each other and stuff like that. So we went there, and that was the start of it. I got clean there, stayed there for a couple of months, and then we left there, and we've been clean ever since. I did get on Suboxone for a while to help with the withdrawals and stuff like that. I got off of the Suboxone, and now I've been clean for 4.5 years. I worked with Andrew for like 2 years at Walmart. I've held a job ever since we've been clean. We got 2 cars, and it ain't really about material stuff, but we got 2 cars. We just closed on a house. I mean, God has been really, really good to me. Well, more important than the material stuff, I think, is the fact that, like, now I can go to my sister's house and she'll leave me there by myself. She trusts me there. She knows that I'm not going to steal nothing. I'm not going to shoot up dope in the bathroom. I'm not going to do anything like that. And that right there feels really good. It does. It feels amazing.
Oh, for sure. So I have known Jason for a couple years now, and there was an opportunity before he left that he wanted to come work with me, come work for me, to be specific, to be transparent, but with me, because that's the kind of leader I am. Like we work together. And during that time, because he worked for me about 6-8 months before he got himself a really good job, and we were very, very happy for him. And during that time, we talked a lot, did we not?
Yes, we did.
We did. And I got to know a little about his story. And, my come to God story was a different path. I didn't have to go through what he went through. But the purpose of this is God will take you in different places to get you where you need to be. Some people he has to drag to rock bottom. and some people he just has to rattle their head a little bit.
Absolutely.
So, I've been there. I have been convicted very strong and had my life changed as well. I didn't have the drug path or anything like that, but I have my own battles, bro. And I'm very proud of you because, like, I knew you. I know you. I know your wife. She was up on the front end forever, and I saw y'all grow, and I saw y'all from where you started to when you left. And then I saw on Facebook the other day that you had closed on a house. And literally, I think I went straight to my wife here. This is my wife, by the way, Jason.
Good to meet you.
And I went to my wife and I'm like, man, I'm so proud of Jason. Him and his wife just fucking bought a house. I told her that. And I was like, this is really cool. And I was so happy for you, man, because like once you give yourself over and you're done with the dumb stuff, it's amazing what doors open when God trusts you with his things.
Absolutely, dude. Being 100% for real, once I surrendered to God and I was like, okay, God, I'm done with my way. I give it all to you. My life completely turned around. It really did. Like everything got better. I still have some days where I'm stressed out, of course, but I know how to deal with it now. I know how to deal with it without doing dope,
Yeah.
So congratulations on your 4.5 years, Jason.
Thank you, buddy.
Not to overshadow that, I just hit 6 years last month.
Nice. Congratulations to you too.
But you talked about the surrendering to God, and I'll give you a little bit of a backstory. I'm not going to give you my whole life or anything like that, but I was always this person that was never dependable. I was never there for my kids, and bounced from girlfriend to girlfriend to girlfriend. Never had anything solid in my life. And I met a young lady from Alabama that had stopped doing drugs, but had replaced the drugs with alcohol. Okay. 2019. I've always been religious myself. I was born again in 1992, accepted Jesus Christ as my personal Lord and Savior, but I never really immersed myself in it. But I did go to church occasionally. And I always told her I'd never force her to go to church with me. Easter Sunday, 2019, she told me, I want to go to church with you.
That's awesome.
She goes to church with me that day, accepts Jesus Christ. 2 weeks later, entered a rehab in Nashville, Tennessee called The Next Door, specifically for women. She also has 6 years clean now. And
that's what's up. Praise God. That's awesome, dude.
And it's all a matter of allowing God to work in our lives, where I'm now dependable to my kids. I have a great relationship with them now. I have my grandchildren that I'm always posting pictures and videos of in our chat that absolutely adore me and ask for me. When's Pop's coming? When's Pop's coming? It's music to my ears, and it's all because we let God take a place in our lives and start this journey of recovery. Recovery means recovering something that you've lost. You get in your family back. That's amazing, man.
Yes, sir. Thank you for sharing your story, man. That's awesome, dude.
Yes. Yeah. So, Jason, like I told Chris that you were coming on, and Chris is he's a big Survivor guy, right? So he was excited about you coming on and telling your story. And it's for me, I know you personally, so it's a little more personal to me. Hey, First and Goal, how you doing? I told you we support people over here. Thank you for watching. I watched you grow, and I gotta tell you, man, like you one of the most genuinely nice people I've ever met. And I bet you couldn't say that about yourself 10 years ago.
Absolutely not. You would have kicked me completely out of Walmart. You would have been like, look, dude, you got to go. And Andrew, you're pretty awesome yourself, man. Like there's times where I would be feeling some type of way at work, and it would be totally unwork relatable. And Andrew would be like, all right, come in the office, come in the I forget what the little room was called, but he would take me in there and he would talk to me and he'd say, look, just calm down, everything's gonna be all right. And he would, be positive and help me get back in the right mind frame that I needed to be in at the time.
It's important, Jason, that our people and Jason can attest to how I talk about donations, and it's important to treat people kind. It matters. It means everything in the world. But I'm gonna unmute my wife here, Jason, because I told you 10 years ago I probably wouldn't have liked you. 10 years ago, would anybody in this room have liked me, Emily?
No, they would have detested you. I still have people that work with me that are like, how are you with him? And they don't even know you now. Like, you are flip-flop completely. You are a different person. You are a better person.
Thank you so much. That means a lot because I have my own personal conviction. When the Holy Spirit came and found me, and I told him, I was like, yeah, I'm done with this. I'm done with this stupid shit. Next thing you know, he gives me my wife, and he gives me a store where I can feel comfortable to be me in, and like, tell you I changed. When she says I'm not the same person, she ain't joking, bro. Because like, I'll walk in a room, people would start crying. That's a fact. They would, right? Because I was like, what are we doing today? And you can, like, it was. I'm glad I'm not that man anymore. That's
right. God turns us around. When he turns something around, he turns it all the way around.
Yeah.
My husband still has the record for firing the most people in like 2 months ever.
Jeez. So
I definitely did not meet that guy. He is a totally different person for sure. By the way, Emily, he totally adores you. He talked about you nonstop at Walmart.
I would bring up his face more.
I told you, and I do. I love my wife. Like, she's a gift from the Lord. Like, when he saw that he could trust me, not being a douchebag, he gave me her, and that's like the biggest win of my life.
Tasha's sitting right here with me, and I feel the same exact way about her. It's the same. Say hey, baby.
Hey.
What's up, girl?
I want to congratulate her on her being clean and sober as well.
Yep.
Thank you.
I wanted to ask a question. Everybody, when it comes to addiction and recovery, everybody knows about AA and NA, but not a lot of people know about another one that's out there called Celebrate Recovery.
Yes, I love Celebrate Recovery.
It's based on the same principles of the AA and NA, but from a religious aspect.
Right.
And if you're a Christian out there and you're struggling with addiction or in recovery, I highly recommend that Celebrate Recovery programs. They are absolutely fantastic. You celebrate recovering stuff.
Yes, I love Celebrate Recovery. It's an awesome program for sure.
So, Jason.
Yes, sir.
No, I mean, you go ahead, then I'll ask a question.
Oh, I was just going to say, like, with the NA and AA thing, I did go to some because Faith Home, they made you go to them. And I kind of fell out with them when they told me I couldn't say Jesus. And I was like, what? But yeah, that's when I found Celebrate Recovery.
Okay.
Yeah, that matters though. But what I was going to say is I'm going to go to the next topic. I don't know how long you got, but could you at least sit for one and give us your answers?
Oh yeah.
Excellent. I want to do this one. And just follow. You're on the bottom, so you'll go last. You'll see how this works.
Okay.
All right. Jay, by the way, this is James and Chris. I love these guys. Like, I talk to them every single day. Like, I love them. They're good men, and they're both in my inner circle. I promise you, all day long. I think Chris and James pretty much have access to everything that I have. They could just go in and out. I trust them that much. So James, which one? You can only save one.
Hmm.
Ooh.
Ooh.
This is definitely a tough one because I've only had 4 of the pizza chains that are on here. That being Domino's, Little Caesars, Pizza Hut, and Papa John's.
Wow.
Yeah.
You never had Godfathers?
You are so sheltered.
Nope.
Godfather's as good as fuck, bro. But anyway, this is your turn now, man. Go ahead.
But I'm gonna have to go a little bit of crazy talk and probably say Domino's.
So here's how I feel about that. I'm not gonna say crazy talk because sometimes Domino's is really good, but sometimes Domino's is really bad. So that's Domino's problem. They're very inconsistent to me.
Yeah.
And but yeah, I got you. I'm not a big like Pizza Hut's nasty these days. I don't like Little Caesars. So you'll get no crazy talk out of me.
Yeah, I mean, Little Caesars is like hit or miss. They actually have this new pizza deal going on, the pretzel crust. Not bad. Not bad.
I can
That's
eat
been around for a long time.
it. It really
It's
has.
new to me.
Here. It's been here for a long time. I like it. I like pretzel crust. Chris, which one are you saving?
Oh, I gotta go through them here because Little Caesars is out for me, and the biggest reason for that is it's not what it started out to be. Back in the 80s, 30, 35 years ago, you go to Little Caesars and order pizza, you'd get 2 pizzas, not 1.
Correct.
And when they went away from that, it decreased. Man, the value's not worth it anymore.
You
Oh,
literally
yeah.
get 2 pizzas for what you get the price of 1 pizza over there.
Yeah, that's what it used to be. You'd pay for 1 pizza and you'd get 2 mediums.
Yeah, you sure would. And they had the Little Caesar guy. He would go pizza, pizza, and he said pizza,
Yep.
pizza, because you always got a second one. True story.
Yep. Pizza Hut's got rid of their dine-in facilities.
Yep.
You're out.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't seen a CC's in forever, but going in there and eating the pizza bar, oh my gosh, the different styles of pizza, that was great. I've never been a fan of Papa John's. I always thought it tasted like cardboard myself. Papa Murphy's, hey, they on something because I'll just be honest with you. You know, people on federal food stamps program don't get to eat a lot of nice stuff. The good thing about Papa Murphy's is somebody that's on food stamps can go in and get a pizza and take it home and cook it.
Nice.
Fabulous idea. They're on something, and you can get your toppings done the way you want to. It's great stuff.
That is awesome.
I have to go with Domino's. Domino's for me is the go-to. There's one less than a mile down the road from our house. I get the white sauce with pepperoni, mushrooms, and pineapple. Fantastic.
So Domino's?
Yep.
Oh, all right.
You had me until pineapple.
No, I personally like pineapple on pizza. So
It's that sweet hot combination, the pepperoni and the pineapple. Oh, it's fantastic.
So First and Goal has a nice, cool thing to say. And then he says all pizzas is consistent except Pizza Hut's, which is consistently terrible. So
I'll agree to that. After their dine-in facility, yeah, they just became very consistently terrible.
Mm-hmm.
yes. So Emily, you're on mute. I already know what she's gonna say. I promise you I do. But which one are you saving?
Me?
Yes.
Okay, so when it comes to pizza, it would be Papa John's, and you already know this. But if it came to the cheese bread and sauce, which is what I'm obsessed with, at CC's, that would be it. That's the only thing I ever went and ate at CC's was the cheese bread and sauce.
So Chris and Emily both like CC's, but I just did not.
The dessert bar at CC's was good too.
Oh, I don't like desserts from CC's. Pizza desserts are just weird.
I I mean, yeah, I already knew what she was gonna say. Jason, like you can only save one. Which one are you saving?
Okay, so just like another brother said, I've not really had many of them. I've had Domino's, Little Caesars, Papa John's, and CC's. Little Caesars definitely not what it used to be for sure. Domino's, we just had that last night, and I didn't really like it, to be honest. I'm gonna go, if I could save one, I'm gonna go with CC's because I like the variety. Like you said, there's different stuff you can get there. So it's I like Pizza Inn too, but it ain't on there. So
So nobody outside of me, you, Emily, knows what Pizza Inn is. It's a local, regional type thing. But yeah, Pizza Inn do be good.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
There's another one. I don't know if it's in your area or not. It hasn't got to Tennessee yet, but Pizza Ranch is another good one.
I haven't heard of that one.
Heard of it. So for me, all right. So I'm trying to. What is the middle one?
Little Caesar or
No, it says original. So anyway, I don't know what that original is between Domino's and Hungry Howie's. I don't know what Round Table is, and I don't know what Papa John's is. But I've 100% had Chuck E. Cheese, Papa John's, Godfather, Pizza Hut, Little Caesars, Hungry Howie, and Domino's. And for me, like none of the major brand, like Domino's, Pizza Hut, Papa John's, and Little Caesars are all out for me. All pretty unimpressive and inconsistent. I agree with Fourth and Goal there. They really are. Godfather's pizza was always so good, bro. I never got a bad pizza from Godfather's. Chuck E. Cheese.
I want to try the Godfathers. I haven't ever tried it.
It's
It's
so
good.
good. So good.
Where do they have one at?
Myrtle Beach.
Okay. We're about to go to the beach in August, so I'll try it for sure.
Yeah, do it. It's really good. For me, it was between Godfathers and Hungry Howie, but Hungry Howie's is the shit, bro. Like you can get that crust with the garlic butter Parmesan crust, and the toppings are all fresh, and the cheese and so fucking good. Hungry Howie's is the one I'm saving 100% of the time. I don't know if any of y'all outside of Emily has ever had it, but it is my favorite.
Tasha's saying that we had it one time when we did go to the beach too, but I don't remember it.
We were straight out of rehab.
Okay.
So that's where I get it. Hungry Howie's at the beach when we go. They don't have one around here.
Right.
But Hungry Howie's is good. All right. So now we flip flop it. Get rid of one, James. Which one is the worst pizza place on here? This one's really hard for me, by the way. But which one is the worst pizza place on here?
Well, I mean, they got numerous locations closing for a reason. Just hasn't been what it used to be when I was a kid growing up in the 90s. I get some crazy talk with this one. Probably Chuck E. Cheese's.
That's crazy talk. Chuck E. Cheese is better.
Look at it now compared to then.
I mean, it's closing down not because the pizza's bad though, because the business it costs like $10 to play one game there, and people just don't have that kind of money anymore.
I agree with that.
And David Buster's.
But the pizza itself was pretty damn good, I think. But I can see why you'd say it because it's inaccessible. It's like you have to go find a Chuck E. Cheese, go in when you could just bring any of these other fuckers and they bring it to your door. I get it.
Yeah.
I get it.
So, yeah, I understand the crazy talk, but at the same time, there's like logical reason behind it.
I agree. That's logical. You have to go find it and go in. I don't like going in places. Chris.
I'm dumping the Little Caesars. It's something about that sauce on their pizza that just it doesn't do it for me. So yeah, I'm getting rid of Little Caesars. In regards to Godfathers, I had one in my hometown when I was growing up. Absolutely love it. They're hard to find now because they're so sporadically placed, but that would be my number 2 behind Domino's as far as keeping, but I'm getting rid of Little Caesars, no questions.
And if you know who Herman Cain is, and I know Chris does, Herman Cain owned Godfather's Pizza for a long time.
Yep.
So he's a brilliant businessman, and Godfather's is so good. Chris is so right. This one right here, I think I know which one Emily's going to get rid of, but it's between 1 and 2, and I don't know which one off the top of my head between the two. So you're only, but which one are you getting rid of, Emily?
So I don't know what Round Table is. I don't know what Godfathers is. I don't know what the little yellow one that looks like a Bucky symbol is. Or the Papa Murphy's. But the one I would get rid of is Pizza Hut because it tastes like cardboard.
So Pizza Hut ain't what it used. When I was growing up, Pizza Hut was the best of the best. Come out in that big ass hot pan and the sausage. And yes.
A side note, your boy just turned a whole bag of Doritos into the box that came in the mail.
Okay.
Just let you know.
Truck Stop Hunt Brothers taste better than that crap.
They're not wrong. They're not wrong.
I mean, hell,
I didn't know if Emily was going to choose Pizza Hut or Domino's. So,
but yeah, I mean, if you grew up in like the 80s or 90s, as far as pizza goes, it was either Little Caesars if you wanted to stay in, or if you wanted to go out and have a good time, definitely Chuck E. Cheese's or Pizza Hut.
I agree.
Oh, that pizza bar that Pizza Hut used to have.
The salad bar.
Yeah, the salad bar too. Salad bar, pizza bar. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that salad, man. Pizza Hut, if they would do a revival, because you got old people like us that love nostalgia and shit, man, they would kill it. Bring back those recipes. I would go back, man. If you don't believe me, look at my arm.
The red bubble glasses too. Bring them back.
Yes.
Ooh, yeah. The Coca-Cola glasses.
Yes.
Ooh, so goated.
So when just like all of you, when all of you met me, Jason, I think I have one tattoo, and then next thing you know, like every time I'd come back from work from vacation, Jason would be like, "You got another tattoo?"
He's addicted. He's definitely addicted.
Jason, which one are you getting rid of?
All right. So first of all, I agree with the Hunt's Brothers Pizza. I love Hunt's Brothers Pizza. And also like I don't know if y'all know this or not, but some of the Stop-A-Minutes, you can do the same thing with the Hunt's Brothers Pizza. You can buy the whole pizza with EBT and then take it home and cook it.
Okay.
But cool. Let's see. I think if I had to get rid of one, I'll go with Pizza Hut just because it's definitely not what it used to be. I even like Little Caesars better than Pizza Hut now, so I'll go with Pizza Hut.
All right, so that's 2 for Pizza Hut, 1 for Chuck E. Cheese because James just hates life.
Hey, I do agree. I do agree with James as far as going in.
They made it affordable like they did in the 90s. I would easily eliminate Pizza Hut. No doubt about that.
Yeah, so you would be on the level with Emily. I didn't know she was going to say Domino's Pizza. But for me, and this is, so Jason, this is a very special moment you're on the show because Chris and I never agree on any fucking thing. And now in back-to-back segments, we agree. Little Caesars got to go, bro. Like, we want to talk about like cardboard and stuff like that. Little Caesars is the worst of the worst. It makes my stomach hurt every time I eat it. It just, I don't like it. I do not like it, Sam. I would not like it with a beer.
I will say Little Caesars and Domino's both were really close. That would definitely be my next 2.
Hey, Crazy Bread do be good, but that's about it for Little Caesars.
I'm ready to try this Godfathers.
It's so good. So, Jason, we have a segment on here called FAFO. Did you see the last one?
I didn't.
I'm going to play 2 FAFOs for you. And this is a segment we've done since we started the show. This is the one you missed earlier.
Okay.
I'd rather be with you.
No, not that one.
Oh boy. He went for a ride.
Yeah. He
And
sure
you did
did.
much more than that.
Yeah.
You can hear the impact.
Here's the second one. And then I have an old one I want to play for you because I just love it so much.
All right. Wow. I've actually seen that one before. My friend sent it to me. That is crazy.
Dumbass.
Definitely a dumbass.
Yeah.
No doubt.
I got two for you real quick, then we'll go to the next one. You can hang out as long as you want, Jason. Check this one out. I've played this one the most across the years we've been doing this. This one, every episode almost.
Oh, daggone.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah. I'll
that
play
is
one,
horrible.
and then we'll get back to the guessing. You ready?
All right.
Happy 4th of July, motherfuckers! This is Superhuman TV Show. Today I'm gonna get hit with fireworks. This is for juggalos and juggalettes. Do not try this at home, and I hope you like it. Whoop whoop! Light that bitch up! Fuck this shit! Ah! Fucker! Ah! 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 Fuck! Ah! Ah! Oh, shit! Ah! Ah! Fuck!
I know he's.
Wow. Like, what did he really expect? Golly, that-
Literal definition of if you're out with your mom. Mom, can we get Jackass? We have Jackass at home.
that is crazy. And the way he was screaming, dude, it's like, wow.
You know, we're getting pretty close to the time of year when it's going to be time to break out a certain video of a guy in a wheelchair. I'm just saying.
Mhm.
You haven't seen the guy in the wheelchair lighting the fireworks and
Yes.
they start, yeah.
Yeah,
I don't think I have.
that's hilarious. I'll find it and we'll put it on the show next week. That's pretty funny.
All right.
You seen the one before we go to the next subject? Have you seen the one where the guy has a cherry bomb and he's in the back seat of the car? He's behind the driver and they're throwing them at people. And then he goes like this and it blows up instantly and he gets out of the car and half of his hand is gone.
Oh, my
haven't seen that
goodness.
one.
No, I haven't seen that one.
So I can't show that one on here, Jason. We're going to go to the next subject, but let me give you a little backstory. So one day we do FAFO. We play these videos. And there was this video, it was in like Honduras or something. These guys run up and start beating on a bus, right? Like busting out windows, and it was crazy. And
Yeah.
the bus driver gets off the bus and starts hacking them in the arms with a machete, and they're blocking and blood's going everywhere. And he didn't kill him or nothing. So I would say less than 5 minutes after we played that FAFO, I looked up and like Facebook had kicked us offline, YouTube had kicked us offline. Like they were like, absolutely fucking not. You're not playing that shit.
I think I remember you telling me about that when I worked at Walmart. Yeah, because then not long after that, the guy from Easley Walmart, or it might have been our Walmart, but he had grabbed that machete and started swinging it.
Walmart.
It was the Easley Walmart.
Yes. Put it in reverse, Terry. That's right. Yeah, so that y'all, we're not gonna get in that, but that dude was nuts. I will tell
Yeah.
y'all the show what happened. That was crazy.
Definitely.
But yeah, no, Facebook. And then I think, what did they give me a 3-month ban where I couldn't like share or like? Yeah, 3 months that
Yeah.
they gave me a ban. They're like, "Fuck you, bro. You ain't doing shit." So we
Yeah.
learned a lesson that day. Lessons are
Yes.
fun.
Valuable lesson.
Valuable lesson. But so let's go to the next one here. Let's see. We got this one. We ain't done this one. This one.
So now your boy Then took a mason jar and filled it up with gummy worms and Sour Patch Kids.
Excellent. I shall help him eat those. So this one, you pick one per row. This one I thought was going to be really easy until I started thinking about it, and then I was like, shit. But James, one per row.
So 1 per row. As far as mini donuts go, I'm old school, so I'm gonna have to go with the chocolate frosted. Row 2, gonna have to. Oh God, what are they called? Ding dongs or?
Yes.
Yeah. So C. Row 3. Oh man, they're all so good. I'll mix it up, and instead of chocolate chip, I'll go with blueberry. And then close it out with a honey bun.
Man, that right there, like no crazy talk at all, James. I'm very proud of you for your picks on this one. Finally,
That's some really good picks.
they are, bro. Chris.
Now I'm mad at James. Because I can't agree with James on anything. So I'm going to change one of his answers. I'm going 2 with the powdered, C with the ding dong, 4 with the blueberry, D with the honey bun. I can't have the exact same thing as him. We can't get along, man.
Oh, so you wanna have that powder line just under your nose like you did a little something.
Hey,
Don't do it, bro. Don't do it.
You get the powder on your fingers and you lick it. This shit's good, man.
I ain't gonna
Have
argue
a good
that.
night. God bless. One day, if you want to come on the show, First and Gold, just hit me up. That was really that's crazy. Emily, and you're on mute.
I know your boy just poured Doritos in there too.
Okay.
You can share that with him. But anyway, so my pick is really easy. Go 1 and go all the way down.
So coffee cake,
Mm-hmm.
blueberry and honey bun.
Yep.
Okay. No crazy talk here. So Jason.
So, I'm a real big sweethead, so I know I'm gonna pick 1 per row, but just to get it out there, I would eat everything there. But I'll go with the first row. I'll go with the birthday cake. The second, I'll go with coffee cake. The third, I'll go with blueberry, and give me the honey bun.
So these are pretty consistent answers across the board, if y'all haven't noticed. So for me, I would also like to go on record and say I will eat everything on this board. But chocolate is my favorite. So I'm going the frosted chocolate, just like y'all. I'm going with the ding dong as well, because that shit's really good. I'm going with the blueberry muffin as well. And that's why I said I'm proud of you, James, because we got, and the fourth one, the honey bun is so close. I just didn't put it above a snowball, man. Something about that coconut and that chocolate, man. Snowballs are good, man, real good. So I'm going snowball. I do like the birthday cake too, Jason. But now here's where it gets hard. Eliminate 1 per row.
Oh boy. Yeah, that is hard.
That's definitely gonna be tough, but pretty easy in my book. I'm not gonna lie. Let's see. So row number 1, I've never had it, just mainly because I've only had the frosted and the powdered. So I'm gonna have to eliminate the birthday cake. Row number 2, just something about the ding dong that makes it a classic. But the coffee cake definitely looks interesting, so I'd give that a shot. And eliminate the devil's food, which is chocolate on chocolate. Number 3, it's gonna have to be confetti, just because blueberry and chocolate chip overpower it. And I've had honey buns for so long, never had a snowball, and never had a pecan swirl. But just in the interest of science, I would eliminate the pecan swirl just to try a snowball.
Yeah, snowballs and pecan swirls are really good. You need to try those when you get a moment. Like Emily doesn't agree with me on that. Chris, what are you eliminating?
So kudos, James. At least this time we don't agree on everything. Tip of the hat.
Hey, we can agree when it comes to food. There's no shame in that.
I'm getting rid of the birthday cake, but there is one of those donuts that looks similar to the birthday cake. It's got something brown on the outside that's really good. I can't think of the name of it, but it's not birthday cake.
I think it's the Crunch.
Yeah, the Crunch. They're good. But I'm getting rid of the birthday cake. 9 times out of 10, when you get the chocolate frosted cupcakes, the cake is dry. I don't like that. Give me the coffee cake. I'm getting rid of B. I'm actually going to get rid of the chocolate chip. I'm keeping the confetti. And just because I think coconut is gross, I'm getting rid of the snowball.
That's crazy talk. By the way, we have a crazy talk on this show, and that's the first one of the night. That snowballs were fucking really good. Emily, which ones are you eliminating?
Okay, so I'm gonna eliminate the number 3, the birthday cake. Get rid of C. I'll tell you the reason later. Let's just say it goes on with your yogurt thing. I'll get rid of the confetti, and then snowballs are only good for throwing.
That's crazy talk. We got back-to-back crazy talk. Snowballs are good talk. That cake is always soft on the inside too. It's never dry and hard. Anyway, Jason.
All right. So the first row, I would get rid of the chocolate frosted. The second, it'll be like my man said, the cake to the chocolate on chocolate is usually really dry, so B would have to go. The third, I'm gonna go with the confetti because blueberry and chocolate chip are awesome. Andrew, you're gonna hate this, but bye snowball.
Yeah, 3 straight crazy talks. I just know, man, snowballs are good. Coconut's good, but that's the thing about coconut. Like either you love it or you hate it.
I can do just about anything. I can eat coconut, but it's like my least favorite.
I love coconut, bro. Coconut's amazing, especially when you get the Whitman sampler chocolate and it's chocolate coconut on the inside, chocolate on the outside. Man, I love that shit.
Now there is one thing that I like. I'm pretty sure it's coconut, but you can tell me if I'm wrong. The German chocolate.
Yes, that's coconut. Yes, sir.
Now I do like it. It's really good.
Yes.
So it's good on German chocolate, but I got to ask real quick before I say this. Jason, you're not easily triggered by things of the past, are you?
No, sir, I'm not.
No.
Okay. The only thing other than German chocolate that coconut is good with is coconut rum.
Yes, it does taste good. and alcohol usually tastes horrible, but that one does taste pretty good.
Yep.
Look, I don't drink it all, man. Alcohol nasty, beer nasty, liquor nasty, all that shit's nasty. If I do drink a beer, and we're talking once every 3 or 4 years, it's an IPA. Go ahead, honey.
Yes. He tells me every year he has to get a 6-pack of the Oktoberfest. And then after a year, I'm allowed to throw it away.
Which is usually 5 of them.
Yes. And I will not drink that nastiness.
Hey, look, the Oktoberfest, the Sam Adams Oktoberfest is a really good tasting beer. I enjoy the taste, but I don't want to get drunk. So I drink one and then I get my fill for the year. And then my wife throws 5 away in February.
See, I'm totally opposite. Like I hate the way beer tastes, but if when I used to drink it, I would drink it to get drunk.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, for sure. Most people do though, that's
right.
Because if you've ever tasted beer, you're not drinking it for the fucking ambiance.
No, it's like horse piss.
Yeah. So for me, All right, I hate to do it because I love birthday cake, but powdered donuts and frosted donuts are motherfucking delicious. So the birthday cake's gonna have to go. I disagree with the chocolate on chocolate. Like coffee cake's gonna have to go in this instance because chocolate is like one of my favorite things in the world. My wife loves coffee cake. It's too much for me. The
I
third
really
one,
only love one kind of coffee cake, and they don't
What's-
make it anymore.
yeah, they don't make it no more. For me, this is really, really odd that I'm gonna put out the chocolate, but blueberry is my favorite muffin. Like it's of all time. Like it's great. And that confetti muffin's good, bro. I don't care what anybody says. Confetti muffin's amazing. You get that little sweet in there with it's just good. And chocolate chip muffins, as much as I love chocolate, I don't really think it's that great, to be honest with you. I don't think chocolate chip muffins are good at all. Except for the chocolate you taste in it. And the bottom row, yeah, I'm getting rid of the pecan swirl, but I do like them, especially when they got the walnuts on them. You can get some sometimes that have walnuts and pecans. Man, that shit's so good.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yes, but it's not as good as snowballs. So y'all can all kick rocks. It's y'all game.
So what's interesting is at Walmart they have the little individual snack cakes, right?
Yes.
A couple of years ago they were like 75 cents a piece. At one point I think they were 50 cents a piece. And they've got like blueberry and apple. They had a cinnamon. They had a lemon filled. They had a pecan. My Marla would always get the pecan ones, and I would always get the cinnamon ones. And it's just like a coffee cake.
Yeah.
Yep.
I remember I was there. Time left. Jason, we got two things that we're gonna be able to hang out the whole time.
I'm actually about to have to go. I'm gonna have to lay it down. I got to get up early in the morning. But thank you for having me on here, man. It was really good to meet y'all and everything.
That's really cool. Anytime you want to come on, you're more than welcome. Get your setup. You can get on camera next time when I know you said it's your first time. You feel more comfortable, man. We'll have a blast.
Yeah, I'm just really camera shy, but next time I'll probably do camera because I mean I'm starting to get to know y'all some. So
yeah.
But do you do it like every Thursday or?
Yeah, every Thursday at 8:30.
Okay, yeah, we can definitely plan to do that then for sure.
Sounds good. I appreciate it.
All right, thank you for having me, Andrew. I appreciate it. It's good to meet y'all.
Anytime.
All right, bud.
All right, so that's Jason, y'all. Really cool guy, man. Really inspiring story. I known him, like I got to meet him when he first got there. He started unloading trucks, and then he started gaining more knowledge, and then he wanted to go to meat and produce and work with me. And really, when he was there, you didn't have to worry about anything. Like it was going to be done. Like he's a hard worker. Like when he comes to work, that is his goal. He outphases everything, and like this is the mission. Kind of like I am. Like I feel the same way when I go to work. Like I'm on a mission. I'm gonna get X, Y, and Z done. They pay me to do it. I want to earn my paycheck and go home. I like going home. It's my favorite. But yeah,
unless it's VTO and you don't get paid for going home.
I'm salary. So if they want to send me home, I'll go home. I get paid the same whether I'm there or not. But in the past, I've been there a lot more than not. So the reply man says I'm cute. Thank you, reply man. Yeah. I can't hear what you said, but
I'm gonna have to kill somebody.
Uh-oh, Emily's got some competition.
No, I don't.
Definitely not. I promise you that.
For sure.
This is a troll.
Yeah.
So probably somebody we know. I'm guessing Cody or Brandon or somebody would be my best guess. And they were smart enough not to make it a woman. So we have two left. Now the last one is hard. Where did it go? Okay, so this one's pretty hard too. So what do you think?
Yeah, this is definitely hard. I've had a Philly cheesesteak pizza, but it's just It's all right, but definitely, like, if you're trying to enjoy like a good Friday or Saturday night.
Friday. I thought you said fried egg. I'm like, what? Oh, go ahead.
No, if you're trying
Yeah.
to enjoy Friday or Saturday night, it's definitely going to be between a cheese or pepperoni pizza. I've had cheese for as long as I can remember, so I'm going to switch it up and go with pepperoni. Ooh. And then second row, I'll probably go cheese sticks. As good as wings and breadsticks are, you got to enjoy some cheese sticks every now and again. Let's see. Drink, you can't beat a classic Sprite. I'll just say that right now.
Crazy talk.
Pepsi?
Their fingernails.
Yeah, you're
I mean-
probably a Pepsi guy. And then fourth, you know what? Let's go with a good old-fashioned brownie.
Okay.
Yep, I like brownies. No crazy talk there. What about you, Chris?
So, first row, it's a flip of the coin, pepperoni, cheese. More than anything, I'd probably take the cheese.
The cheese?
Yep.
Okay.
Give me the cheese sticks. Give me a little ranch cup. I'm dipping my cheese stick in the ranch.
Mm-hmm.
Sprite is god awful. It has absolutely no flavor whatsoever. Give me the orange crush.
Man, that's crazy talk. But continue on.
I don't know what Sprite
And then-
you've been drinking.
And then I'm taking the cookie.
The cookie pizza.
Mm-hmm.
Cookie pizza do be good. Emily.
Yeah.
They
Look,
just moved to another account.
like you about to get off X, man. I don't have my phone right now, so I can't track these people down. Oh, really?
Oh Lord!
It's a troll. Just move on.
Let me take them
Homie,
off the
this
screen
ain't the
there.
goddamn Navy. Whoa.
Hold on. I can fix that. How do I block it, Chris?
Let me look and see real quick.
Yeah, I thought moving the mouse over, you get those like 3 vertical dots, and it would give you that option of like, oh, hey.
That's what I thought too. Hold on.
Mhm. Well, while you're figuring that out, I'll go ahead and pick mine.
Go
So
ahead.
I would go with a pepperoni pizza, even though I like cheese the same. I usually get half and half. I will go with cheese sticks, and I will go with Sprite. And if I have to pick a dessert, it would be the cinnamon pull apart.
Yes. I like the cinnamon. Yeah, somebody got a bunch of fake accounts, and that's all right. For me, I think I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go cheese here. I think I'm gonna go cheese pizza out of these. I'm going breadsticks. I like a good old fashioned breadstick. And Sprite. Like Sprite's the best. Chris is crazy talk. And then I'm going brownies. What do y'all think?
It's a good time right there.
Mm-hmm.
It's great. So, last one. What's your favorite?
I mean, I've had a good majority of these. Cold Stone, Burger King, Freddy's, Wendy's. I don't know why McDonald's is on here. 99% of the time, their ice cream machine is broken, and they still rather be selling burgers instead of reinvesting that money to fix the goddamn thing.
Oh, for sure.
Haven't had Chick-fil-A, though. That's definitely on a list. Had Dairy Queen, but for me, Culver's clears everybody.
I've never had it.
Oh,
Yeah.
When you come up to Illinois, we're going to Culver's.
All right. Well, I've never had it. Well, what about you, Chris?
I've never had Cold Stone.
I have.
I've never had Freddy's.
I have.
You know what? Just because my daughter is upper management with the corporation, started out as a car hop, moved up to a skating car hop, moved into assistant manager, and then moved. The company actually paid her moving expenses and sent her to the middle of Florida where she has no family and nobody, and she turned around a store that hadn't made a profit in 3 years to being one of the top 25 stores in the country. I'm going to go with the Sonic.
All right. Sonic is okay. We had
although there is one specific Dairy Queen I would go to if it were that specific Dairy Queen, top of the line, period. But other than that, Sonic.
So we went to did we go to Sonic or Jack in the Box?
Jack in the Box sucks, so it was not that.
Sonic, when we went to Georgia or whatever, and it wasn't that good. It just wasn't that good to me. Which one are you keeping?
Me?
Yes.
So, considering for some reason I'm very limited on this, well, I'm not really that limited, but only keeping one.
Yes.
Oh. Well, crap. So, out of the ones that I have tried,
Yes.
it would either be the Dairy Queen or the Sonic.
Oh. Dairy Queen's good.
But only good ones, not shitty ones.
Yeah, every place has it good and bad for sure. Yeah, because that Jack in the Box looks like it's either mint chocolate chip or pistachio, and that shit just nasty.
It's baby turds.
Yes, it is. I have never had a Gary Deli ice cream, but I sure would like to try it. I bet that shit's good. I've never had Culver's, but I've had all the rest. And as much, and I think that's Baskin Robbins in the top right, correct?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
As much as I love Wendy's Frosties, and they're a close second, give me Baskin Robbins, bro. Like, especially when you were a kid, Baskin Robbins was just the best. I'm going to go with Baskin Robbins. And I just think, I remember going as a kid, we go into Myrtle Beach Mall, Myrtle Square Mall, they called it was a Baskin Robbins, and there was like a little arcade thing where you rode rides and stuff like that. Really cool stuff. Now, James, eliminate one.
Well, I got 10 toes down because I'm still standing on this. Like I said, I don't know why it's on here because 95, if you're lucky, percent of the time, but it's mostly 99% of the time. McDonald's ice cream machine is always going to be broken, and it's like, well, the fuck you still got it in your fucking restaurant for? If you're not going to serve ice cream, just get it the hell out of there.
Yeah, but it do be good when it's working.
Yes, ain't no doubt about that.
But you're right. It's always broken. No matter where you go, no matter what state you're in, it's always broken. What about you, Chris?
That's a tough one. I think I've got it
Don't do that. Stop.
lowered down to 3. I can't really critique Freddy's because I've never had it.
Right. It's
If
okay.
I'm not mistaken, isn't that Chick-fil-A below that?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I've never had Chick-fil-A. I've eaten Chick-fil-A one time. I've never had their ice cream, so I can't really critique that. I have had Jack's, and I wasn't all that impressed. I'm getting rid of the Jack's.
The Jack in the Box.
Yep.
I mean, have you ever been to a Jack in the Box and thought, man, this is good?
No.
Nah.
No, me neither. Jack in the Box is the worst. But ice cream on here, just going off flavor. Like, and I'm an ice cream guy, but when I had that Burger King ice cream that one time, I don't think that shit's ice cream. I think it's ice milk. Or Like, it's just not good. Like, how do you fuck up ice cream, Burger King? Like, how? Like, tell me how you fuck ice cream up. But
That do look like iced coffee, though.
It does.
really does, yeah.
Yeah, and but Burger King's no better than McDonald's. Anytime you go, I went and I've asked for one, like for the boy or something, it's always broken. And I don't know why ice cream machines are so hard to stay fixed, but whatever.
Now, there is one that's missing on here. When you get done, I'll tell you.
No, go ahead. I'm done.
A&W.
You know what? I have never eaten at and we have them here, A&W/Long John Silver's, but I've never eaten the A&W part of it.
The A&W ice cream, you get a root beer float. Oh my God. The best.
Seeing all this ice cream, it literally unlocked the memory core. When I was a kid and had ice cream back in New Jersey, we would actually go here because when I was a kid, again, they actually had some pretty decent ice cream. Friendlies.
Okay. Yeah, like A&W, their ice cream is soft, just like Dairy Queen.
So,
and you could get that, and then they would sell the A&W root beer by the gallon jug. It looked just like a milk carton carrying root beer. Oh my God, that stuff was so good.
That tracks.
James, you said Friendlies, and Friendlies ice cream is so fucking good. Like, we go every time we go to the beach, and like you don't get better ice cream than Friendlies. I think Friendlies is my favorite ice cream place.
You get
Tom.
ice cream and their mini mozzarella sticks.
Oh yeah,
Ooh, okay.
yeah. Those mozzarella sticks are fucking amazing, bro.
Oh yeah, and then I'm not sure if they're still doing this, but like the little 1950s or something like that, ice cream cups that they would serve it in.
Yeah, they do for sure. Yeah.
Holy shit, they haven't broken a goddamn thing.
And Dairy Queen, they used to have the mini baseball helmets that they'd serve ice cream in.
Yeah. So I love going to the ballpark and getting those. So I got them all when I was a kid. We would go to the Greenville Braves and they sold them there.
Mhm.
Like the fries came in them, the nachos came in them, the ice cream came in them. So like we would go, all of us, and we get it, and then we go so many times a year because back then it was like $2 to get in. That's a real number. That's what it costs.
Yep.
$2 to get in this game. So it's something a family could, afford back then. Because we had like 4 people going, $10. We all get to enjoy a baseball game, and the ice cream, the little helmets were like $1 back then.
Yeah,
like they were cheap, bro. And so we would get fries and ice cream. We could afford it. And
hell, even when I was going, like this was when a certain brand was coming up. You get the little helmets and you get a few good scoops of Dippin' Dots.
Yeah, so Dippin' Dots wasn't around when I was little. I don't think. If it was, it wasn't available.
Yeah,
like it is.
Yeah, they started in like the late 90s, and I want to say kind of peaked in like the mid 2000s because they were just like all the fucking rage.
I'm not big on Dippin' Dots. I'm not. Do you like them, Emily?
No. If I want ice cream, I want ice cream, not some little.
Not a pellet.
Yeah.
I couldn't agree more. All right, so let's go to our final segment.
You Lord, oh Lord, you Lord, so Sunday. You Lord, oh Lord, you Lord, so Sunday. You Lord, oh Lord.
It don't hit like the last song, but it's important that we don't get copyrighted. So that was a free song, and I thought it fits pretty well, better than the last one. Remember when I replaced it the first time? Like that was just awful.
Yeah.
Like I don't know what I was thinking. That was garbage.
You live and you learn.
You do. You live and you learn. So final thoughts, James.
So final thoughts, tomorrow we're starting at a special time so you can join my man. And to close out the show tomorrow with WWE Money in the Bank happening this Saturday, we're doing 3 segments of WWE, the top faces, the top heels, and the top debuts. Speaking of WWE Money in the Bank, doing a live stream of Money in the Bank, and then later on a live stream of UFC 316. Again, I'm staying awake this time.
I've still got that video in reserve. That was good, but that was entertainment. It was even more fun for me because I jumped on when you passed out, and I was
Oh,
calling,
it was so funny.
ringing on your end, and like you were a bitch. And it was great. Emily,
Oh.
final thoughts?
I don't know.
What's for supper?
I already ate pizza.
So the topic fit well tonight.
Yes.
It really did.
Hell, my wife had frozen pizza. I was like, damn it, now you got me in the mood wanting one.
Hey, look, frozen pizzas be good.
Mm-hmm. I'm always getting Red Baron just because like it has that nice crunch when you cook it at the right time.
Yes,
It does.
it does.
Here's an idea for James. I know you know, with your wife being up in Chicago and everything, and you're still trying to get everything closed up down there where you're at. Here's an idea for you, living that life right now. Go get 4 of the Totino's square frozen pizzas, stack them, and it's almost like a lasagna type. Yeah, something I need that for a day.
So that's good. Final thoughts, Chris.
All right. So, as everybody knows, you can catch me on the Golden Broom Podcast Tuesday nights right here on Villains. We also have our own YouTube, our own Twitter, our own Facebook for the Golden Broom Podcast. Twitter absolutely blew up yesterday. I love you, Coastal Carolina. Thank you so much for making that happen. But I wanted to touch on something else. Mental health is always important to me. And June just happens to be Men's Mental Health Month. I wanted to share some things with you. Did you know that 3 times as many men as women die by suicide? A lot of that's because men are taught wrongly that expressing emotion is weak. Men ages 40 to 49 have the highest suicide rates in the country, bar none. 525,000 men every year die by suicide. That's 10,096 per week. That's 1,442 a day. 60 men every hour. That means 1 man commits suicide somewhere in the world every minute. That's sobering numbers if you think about it in the grand scheme of things. It's very sobering. But we wanted to tell you, we here at Villains Media Group are with you. We support you 100%. If you ever feel the need that you need to talk to somebody, my inbox is open. I know Andrew's is open. And I may be talking out of turn here, but I'm pretty sure James over at No Mercy Sports would also be willing to talk to you. Mm-hmm. Don't be afraid to reach out. We support you. Take care of yourself.
Oh, for sure. Mental health awareness. Yeah, man. If you think about, so last night we did Divine Battleground, right? Brandon and I got on there and we talked about how powerful feelings were. Like feelings have led men to murder entire other like races of people and like neighboring countries to take over resources. That's feelings that do that. So these things are powerful. Feelings are powerful. You start feeling dread and anxiety and depression, that is a hard demon to fight. That's a hard pill to swallow. And
I mean, I'll even say this: when in the 5 years that I was at Fort Bliss, there was like a span of about a year or two between 2021 to around 2023 where Fort Bliss was actually leading the military in suicides or leading the army in suicides. And it's like, that's definitely not a stat worth being proud of because like it sucks, but at the same time, it also sucks taking a permanent solution to a temporary problem.
Yep.
Correct. And it is. It's a permanent solution to a temporary problem. But once again, that's because emotions are strong.
Yes.
Like they really hit you. That's why God says cast all your anxiety on him, because he already knows how strong it is. He gets it. So for me, that's my final thoughts, man. Cast all your anxieties on the Lord. He's here for you. And as always, I've had a blast. You watch Villains the Podcast, only on the Villain Media Network. And as always, Matthew 24:13.